Well, good night, everybody. This is KOGO with breaking news coming live from San Diego, where a lot of reports, and I mean a lot of reports, came in to our headquarters about a huge series of explosions taking place within San Diego and surrounding areas. The cause of this is unknown, but we are not sure what the cause is. Let's say that. It could be a terrorist attack. It could be the hell of a Horlings returning. It could also be a nuclear attack. We are not sure. As another explosion just went off near our headquarters, just only a few miles northwest of it. Looking down on the city, we are seeing lights suddenly turn on. People running in the house in panic and fear and not knowing what to do, turning their TVs on, radios, all kind of communication systems are being turned on. We are also getting numerous reports of these explosions from San Francisco, Los Angeles, Sacramento, a lot of other major cities in the state of California. We also got a report from, it looks like here on our screens, we got Phoenix, Arizona. We also got a report. How are these explosions going so fast in so much cities and with that amount of distance between all of them? We are not sure, but this must be like something supernatural. We'll be coming back on this as soon as we possibly can, because we are getting interrupted by the emergency alert system. Please stand by for this message.
Civil danger for the state of California until further notice. The following message is being transmitted at the request of the California State Emergency Management. Within the last 5 minutes, well over 25,000 reports came in of explosions being monitored over the following cities in California: San Francisco, Los Angeles, Sacramento, San Diego, San Jose, Fresno, Bakersfield, Stockton and Modesto. In Arizona, Phoenix, Tucson, and Sierra Vista. And in Nevada, Henderson, Las Vegas, and Reno. The cause of these explosions is unknown at this time, but civil authorities are investigating the matter. All residents within the mentioned cities are advised to stay tuned to local media outlets for more updates as they become available.
We are back on News Radio 600 KOGO, San Diego's news and information station. Almost all of our residents just woke up from a series of explosions being reported over all major cities in California, as well as major cities in the states of Arizona and Nevada. The cause of these explosions are unknown at this time, but civil authorities are investigating this situation. As soon as we get more information here at KOGO, we will notify you with all incoming information. As of right now, KOGO will go into
This is KCBQ 1170. The answer. Intelligent. Conservative. With now coverage on the phenomenon taking place throughout the states of California, Arizona and Nevada. Power has been down through some towns in the state of California, mostly around the Stockton and Modesto areas. Also, Cogo has been reported out of service due to a huge shockwave shutting the power off inside of the transmitter. We'll have to wait and to hear more information regarding the situation there. Hopefully they are okay though. I wish the best for them out there. We will stay live on this situation with all of you listeners, and we will transmit all of the latest information here on KCBQ 1170. The answer.
The following message is being transmitted at the request of the California State Emergency Management. At 3:06 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, there have been numerous reports of explosions taking place inside of major cities across the state of California, now destroying some towns across the state. The cause of these explosions has been identified. The cause of this situation is due to an unknown event taking place between two individuals. The identity of these individuals is unknown at this time, but the description goes as follows. One of the individuals is a 16-year-old white female, 5 feet 7 inches tall, with brown hair, blue eyes, and was last seen wearing a black and purple tank top and a white shirt underneath, blue shorts and purple shoes. The second individual is confirmed to be Chara Dreamer, operation name Chloe. A 15-year-old white female, 5 feet 5 inches tall, has brown hair and dark orange eyes. She was last seen wearing a green-yellow striped shirt, brown pants and black shoes. She was also seen holding a knife in her hand. All residents within the states of California, Arizona and Nevada are advised to do the following instructions: get inside a building. Lock all windows and doors. Turn off all lights. Get to the lowest part of your current location, and take necessary supplies with you. If you have a radio operated by batteries, take it with you in your shelter to listen for future updates and possible evacuation orders. Stay tuned to local media outlets for more updates as they become available.
As you have just heard, a shelter-in-place warning is now in effect for the states of California, Arizona and Nevada. Wow, I would never believe what we are seeing here on our screens. One of the individuals is being identified as Maggie Fraser.
Oh my fucking god, you don't mean her as in the psychopathic girl that has the abilities of Yanda Chan, do you?
Well, yeah. I do mean her. Whatever, we were currently giving information about. Yeah, coming.
The following message is being transmitted at the request of the San Diego Police Department. Due to an explosion, a few houses near Ocean Beach caught fire. Since Ocean Beach Athletic Area Robb Field is partly engulfed in flames, and is currently threatening districts of western San Diego. All residents within a 2-mile radius of Ocean Beach Athletic Area Robb Field are advised to evacuate north or east for your safety. Stay tuned to local media outlets for more updates as they become available. The following message is being transmitted at the request of the San Diego Emergency Management. At 3:11 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, an explosion has created a small earthquake in the Mission Trails Regional Park a few miles northeast of San Diego. This has resulted in giant mudflows and avalanches racing down towards the following cities: El Cajon, La Mesa, Rancho San Diego, and Santee. All residents within a 10-mile radius of the Mission Trails Regional Park are advised to evacuate immediately to protect yourself from possible injuries. Stay tuned to local media outlets for more updates as they become available.
Mandatory evacuations now in effect for residents within 10 miles of Mission Trails Regional Park due to numerous mudflows and avalanches racing down towards numerous major cities surrounding the park. There had been reports of a major mudflow swallowing cars, sucking people in, snapping power lines and more through some sites in La Mesa. Ladies and gentlemen, this shows what an impact can be given with a mudflow like this. If you live within a 5-mile radius of La Mesa, you need to evacuate now. Sirens just went off mandating residents to evacuate. It is unknown at this time if the city of San Diego will be impacted by this mudflow, but residents are advised to evacuate ahead.
Mandatory shelter-in-place order now in effect for Chula Vista, La Presa, Lemon Grove, National City, and San Diego until further notice. At the request of the Federal Emergency Management Agency. Due to the recently discovered mudflows racing in the direction of San Diego, all residents within a 5-mile radius of Chula Vista, La Presa, Lemon Grove, National City, and San Diego are advised to shelter in place for your own safety. Well over 750 casualties and 1,000 injuries have been reported as of yet, with a lot more expected. Luckily, almost 75% of all residents in the cities of La Mesa and San Diego have evacuated ahead of time. Power outages have been reported in the following locations: Bostonia, Casa de Oro, Mount Helix, El Cajon, Lakeside, La Presa, and Santee. If you have a generator, run it if in proper conditions. If conditions worsen or you become stuck, Dial 911 immediately. Emergency responders may have a difficult time reaching you in case of an emergency. Continue to monitor local media outlets for additional information. Mandatory shelter-in-place order now in effect for Chula Vista, La Presa, Lemon Grove, National City, and San Diego until further notice. At the request of the Federal Emergency Management Agency. Due to the recently discovered mudflows racing in the direction of San Diego, all residents within a 5-mile radius of Chula Vista, La Presa, Lemon Grove, National City, and San Diego are advised to shelter in place for your own safety. Well over 750 casualties and 1,000 injuries have been reported as of yet, with a lot more expected. Luckily, almost 75% of all residents in the cities of La Mesa and San Diego have evacuated ahead of time. Power outages have been reported in the following locations: Boston.
Power outage statement for San Diego County. Recent mudflows and avalanches have knocked power down at the following locations: Bastonia, Casa de Oro, Mount Helix, El Quejon, Lakeside, La Mesa, La Presa, Lemon Grove, Santee, and Winter Garden. The estimated time of repair is unknown. Stay tuned to local media outlets for more information as it becomes available. Power outage statement for San Diego County. Recent mudflows and avalanches have knocked power down at the following locations: Bastonia, Casa de Oro, Mount Helix, El Quejon, Lakeside, La Mesa, La Presa, Lemon Grove, Santee, and Winter Garden. The estimated time of repair is unknown. Stay tuned to local media outlets for more information as it becomes available.
As you have just heard, numerous power outages have occurred within a 15-mile radius of the Mission Trail Regional Park. It is unknown when power will be restored to these areas. Further news: the mudflow threatening the city of San Diego has stopped before it reached the city. However, we got some chilling news to give. The Long Valley region is currently in the path of the phenomenon occurring in the state of California. And as some of us know, inside of the Long Valley region lays the Long Valley caldera. An explosion of some sort could cause the caldera to explode, so the United States Geological Survey is closely monitoring the caldera, and will give more information if situations worsen.
You're listening to KPFK, radio powered by the people. With still live coverage on the situation unfolding in the state of California, where we haven't got any reports of explosions since 3:12 a.m. Does this mean that they are That was just a loud explosion. Looks like they're not gone yet.
Tornado watch number 134 in effect until 12 a.m. today. The National Weather Service in San Diego Marine has issued a tornado watch for the listening area until 12 a.m. today for the following counties: Imperial, Orange, Riverside, and San Diego. A tornado watch means that there is a possibility for severe weather throughout the area that can lead to 60 miles per hour wind gusts, quarter-sized hail, and possible tornadoes. Stay tuned to local NOAA weather radio, commercial radio or television outlets, or other news sources for the latest information.
Looks like that was a tornado watch for Imperial, Orange, Riverside and San Diego counties. Now going back on where I wanted to begin, the evacuees of the earlier events near San Diego are currently going upwards towards the cities of Escondido, San Marcos, Carlsbad and Oceanside. There is still a possibility that the two individuals are still roaming around our listening area, but nothing is 100% sure in this situation, as they can be everywhere within the southwest. Looking at the direction of Escondido, we still see lights on around the city, indicating that no power outages have occurred there yet. The San Diego County Emergency Management have confirmed that the death toll of 1,000 has been reached due to the terrible conditions, as hospitals around San Diego are beginning to overflow with patients with severe injuries ranging from broken bones to severe bruises on their bodies. Oh God. What could be going on right now?
Civil danger for the state of California and the northwestern part of Mexico. The following message is being transmitted at the request of the Federal Emergency Management Agency. At around 3:20 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, an individual identified as Lacey was seen roaming around the city of Encinitas. However, she was seen with a radioactive logo in their eyes. At the same time of the sightings, two confirmed large and wide fuel rods were seen circling around her. It is unknown if Lacey will unleash the nuclear materials inside of the rods, but all residents within a 200-mile radius of Encinitas are advised to seek out an underground shelter immediately in case she releases the nuclear materials. Emergency personnel are unable to stop her, as she has confirmed to be able to kill without a person's notice. Stay tuned to local media outlets for more updates as they become available. Seek out a fallout shelter immediately. Repeating, seek out a fallout shelter immediately. The following message is being transmitted at the request of the Federal Emergency Management Agency. This is an update to the civil danger warning issued at 3:20 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. It has been confirmed that Lacey is now capable of creating large and destructive thunderstorms with confirmed large, violent and dangerous EF5 to EF7 tornadoes, with capabilities of that of a nuclear meltdown, as they are made by mixing extremely high winds and nuclear chemicals disposed in the atmosphere. None of these storms have been seen in the state of California yet, but in case one arrives, all residents are strongly advised to seek out a fallout shelter. Fallout is a byproduct of nuclear disasters. Prolonged exposure to fallout could cause certain death. Stay tuned to local media outlets for more updates as they become available.
Wow, this situation took a turn for the worse, ladies and gentlemen. As you have just heard, confirmed sighting of Lacey are now being reported near the city of Encinitas. However, she is now in possession of nuclear powers, which some contain summoning large and extremely deadly thunderstorms with large and extremely damaging tornadoes. More on these storms is Lou Excellioni, the director of the National Weather Service. Lou?
Well, we have researched these storms, and the outcomes are, I can't describe them here. If one of these tornado-producing storms is being monitored by radars, the outcomes would be devastating. The weakest tornado would be rated to an EF5, the strongest an EF12, meaning that you are basically screwed if you would be in the path of these storms. However, the thing is that Lacey can spawn these storms whenever she wants, and there is no way stopping her from doing so.
The basic threats of these storms would be devastating to apocalyptic damage to buildings, trees would be obliterated, power lines would be bent and broken in thousands of pieces, cars would be flattened, heavy metal objects such as tanks would be flying missiles, and whole states could be destroyed by these storms. This is all that I and my team know for now. Hopefully I didn't give you a heart attack. See you later.
Oh my God. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the worst thing I've ever heard in my entire life. Hopefully we don't have to witness these storms. Here on KPFK, we will leave you for a moment with a song to listen to. We will be back within a few minutes.
Radiological hazard warning. Fuel rods expected to melt down within the next 5 minutes. The following message is being transmitted at the request of the Federal Emergency Management Agency. The fuel rods surrounding Lacey are currently confirmed to be overheating, and will be melting down within the next 5 minutes. This could lead to widespread radioactive poisoning, followed by serious injuries or death. All residents within a 150-mile radius of Encinitas are asked to seek out a fallout shelter immediately. Fallout is a byproduct of nuclear disasters. Prolonged exposure to fallout could cause certain death. Continue to monitor local media outlets for additional information.
Fuel rods melt down in 2 minutes.
following message is being transmitted at the request of the California State Emergency Management. At 3:32 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, an explosion took place within the city of Escondido. The cause of the explosion was because a bomb was detonated by Cara Dreamer, and as such, almost 90% of the city has been destroyed. It is unknown at this time if injuries or casualties have been reported due to this explosion, but residents within a 50-mile radius of Escondido are asked to shelter in place. To shelter in place, get inside, lock all windows and doors, turn off all lights. It has now been confirmed that another bomb was detonated inside of the Long Valley region, which can cause a huge threat to the United States. Therefore, an emergency message will be transmitted throughout the United States soon. Stay tuned to local media outlets for more updates as they become available.
The following message is being transmitted at the request of the United States Radiological Survey and the United States government. At 3:34 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, or 6:34 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, an explosion has occurred within the Long Valley region, 2 miles southeast of the Long Valley caldera, which poses a threat for a supereruption if the explosion is strong enough. The United States Radiological Survey will be investigating the area around the Long Valley caldera for possible threats. If something happens which can pose a threat, the United States government will send out an update regarding this situation. If an eruption is imminent, all residents in the United States are advised to get to an underground shelter with supplies that can last for at least a month. Stay tuned to local media outlets for more updates as they become available.
This is KMIT Radio 94.5. Temecula Valley's adult alternative. There have been numerous reports of the city of Escondido almost being fully destroyed by a bomb exploding near the Escondido Public Works Department building. Now that we know that Cara is still around, we have to keep our eyes open considering we never know where the next explosion may strike.
Excuse me, but we have got a report of an explosion in Rancho Santa Fe, just near the Horsemanship Academy.
Sadly, 2 horses died from the explosion, and emergency management is responding to the location. Gosh, why can't this stop?
That's exactly what I wanted to say.
The civil authorities have issued a civil emergency message for Alpine CA, Fresno CA, Imperial CA, Inyo CA, King CA, Madera CA, Mariposa CA, Mono CA, Orange CA, Riverside CA, San Bernardino CA, San Diego CA, Toloman CA, Clark NV, Douglas NV, Esmeralda NV, Lion NV, Mineral NV, Nye NV, Coca AZ, Pima AZ, Santa Cruz AZ, and Yuma AZ. Beginning at 3:37 a.m. and ending at 6:37 p.m. KNYT. This message is being sent out due to the growing danger of an eruption of the Long Valley caldera. This message will remain in effect until more information is given. All residents within the mentioned counties are advised to stay tuned to local media outlets for more information as it becomes available. The civil authorities have issued a civil emergency message for Curry OR, Harney OR, Jackson OR, Josephine OR, Klamath OR, Lake OR, Mal OR, and the state of California. Beginning at 3:38 a.m. and ending at 3:38 p.m. KNYT. This message replaces the civil emergency message which was issued at 3:37 a.m. The United States Geological Survey have stated that little movement was taking place under the Long Valley region, likely indicating magma movement under the Long Valley caldera. As such, the EAS stated that the Long Valley is slowly showing seismic activities. These include small earthquakes of 2.5 or lower due to magma movement, small fissures within a 5-mile radius of the caldera, and trees being dropped due to small earthquakes. All residents within the mentioned areas are advised to stay attuned to local media outlets for more live updates as they are being received.
The National Weather Service in San Diego Marine has issued a civil danger warning for Riverside County in southeastern California, southeastern San Bernardino County in southeastern California, northern Imperial County in southeastern California, San Diego County in southern California, Clark County in southeastern Nevada, western Mojave County in western Arizona, and La Paz County in western Arizona, until 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. At 3:40 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, Doppler radars and storm spotters were tracking a confirmed large and dangerous squall line capable of producing football-sized hail, 100-mile-per-hour wind gusts, and also confirmed large, violent, and destructive tornadoes. This dangerous thunderstorm was moving west at 40 miles per hour and has a history of causing catastrophic damage in the eastern parts of Arizona and parts of Mexico. Here are the numerous tornadoes for each state. In California, an EF5 tornado with wind speeds exceeding above 250 miles per hour, which completely destroyed the towns of Quartzsite and Parker, was seen moving less than 40 miles per hour. A second large and extremely dangerous EF5 tornado was also spotted 4 miles southwest of Baker, moving northwest at 50 miles per hour. A third EF6 tornado was spotted between Ciudad Morelos and Yuma, Arizona, which has been confirmed to be over 3.5 miles wide, once moving north at 10 miles per hour, while picking up strength. An EF3 tornado was seen 2 miles north of Imperial, moving northwest at 20 miles per hour. In Arizona, an EF7 tornado has been spotted just 2 miles southeast of Kingman, moving northwest at 35 miles per hour. In Nevada, a tornado of a possible EF7 to EF10 rate has completely ravaged the city of Henderson. This tornado was seen moving southwest at 20 miles per hour. This tornado is confirmed to be over 6 miles in diameter and wind speeds of over 450 miles per hour. This dangerous thunderstorm has been confirmed to be created by Lacey. It is also confirmed that nuclear materials are being released inside of the tornadoes. All citizens within the states of California, Arizona, and Nevada are being asked to seek out an underground shelter immediately. Lock all windows and doors, turn off all air conditioning, heating, and ventilation systems. Take a set of supplies, such as food, water, medical supplies, and a flashlight. If the power goes out, take a battery-powered radio with extra batteries during your stay in the shelter, and protect yourself from flying debris. Do not wait to see or hear a tornado. If tornado-caused debris is entering your underground shelter, cover your body with soft objects, such as pillows, blankets, and mattresses. Lay under a piece of sturdy furniture. Do not exit your shelter for any reason, unless asked by civil authorities. It is too late to evacuate, as high winds are already being reported as far west as Bakersfield, California. Stay tuned to local media outlets for more updates as they become. All radio stations in the states of California, Arizona, and Nevada are being urged to follow emergency programming broadcasted by the National Weather Service, the Federal Emergency Management Agency, and the emergency managements of each state. evacuation for areas within a 50-mile radius of Los Angeles, San Francisco, Sacramento, San Jose, and Fresno. The following message is being transmitted at the request of the California State Emergency Management. Due to the squall line being on its way to major cities along the Pacific Ocean, a mandatory evacuation order is being issued for areas within a 50-mile radius of Los Angeles, San Francisco, Sacramento, San Jose, and Fresno. Be aware that high winds could be parked in the area while you are evacuating. These winds can cause problems if in high-profile vehicles. Stay tuned to local media outlets for more updates as they become available.
This is KIRO, Seattle's News. Seattle's Talk. With now coverage on the catastrophic situation for the Southwest United States. It has not been confirmed, but it could be possible that any of the states in the Southwest will declare a state of emergency soon. Over here in Seattle, we are not feeling any effects of this event just yet. I am being told that the emergency alert system will now be activated for a civil danger warning. Please stand by for this important message.
Civil danger for Seattle until further notice. At the request of the Seattle Police Department. At 3:45 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, an explosion took place inside of Glacier Peak, which caused an eruption of the volcano. Lahars are currently racing down towards the city of Seattle at a speed of 60 miles per hour. Lahars are extremely dangerous violent types of mudflows or debris flows composed of a slurry of pyroclastic material, rocky debris, and water, which could swallow people and kill them within seconds. All residents within the city of Seattle are asked to evacuate immediately. Head north or south on Interstate 5, or get a boat and trail to the state of Oregon. Emergency shelters will be available at the following locations for evacuees: Olympia, Washington; Tacoma, Washington; Portland, Oregon; and Vancouver, Oregon. Continue to monitor local media outlets for additional information.
Well, it looks like we're flying over the disaster zone now. Look at that, James. That is some huge destruction right there.
Wow, it surely looks ruined from up here.
What is that bright flash right there?
Oh shit.
Oh shit.
It looks like an explosion. Mayday.
Calling for Mayday. Calling for Mayday. Plane has been struck by a shockwave.
Please let this be ending good.
This is an emergency action notification. All broadcast stations and cable systems shall transmit this emergency action notification message. This station has interrupted its regular programming at the request of the White House to participate in the emergency alert system. During this emergency, most stations will remain on the air to provide news and information to the public in assigned areas. This is KIRO, and we continue to serve the Seattle area. If you are not in this local area, please tune to a station providing news and information for your local area. You are listening to the emergency alert system serving the Seattle area. Do not use your telephone. The telephone lines are kept open for emergency use. This is an emergency action notification. All broadcast stations and cable systems shall transmit this emergency action notification message. This station has interrupted its regular programming at the request of the White House to participate in the emergency alert system. During this emergency, most stations will remain on the air to provide news and information to the public in assigned areas. This is KYRO, and we continue to serve the Seattle area. If you are not in this local area, please tune to a station providing news and information for your local area. You are listening to the emergency alert system serving the Seattle area. Do not use your telephone. The telephone lines are kept open for emergency use. The following message is being transmitted at the request of the United States government. This is not a test, I repeat, this is not a test. At 3:47 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, or 6:47 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, a cataclysmic, likely mass casualty situation has taken place within the state of California. The Long Valley Caldera in northeastern California has, in fact, exploded due to an explosion of unknown origin. As such, this caused a powerful earthquake that triggered more volcanoes to likely erupt within the next hour. These volcanoes include, but are not limited to, Mount St. Helens, Mount Rainier, Mount Hood, Lassen Peak, Mount Baker, and Yellowstone. This is a very dangerous and life-threatening situation. All residents within the United States must seek out an underground shelter immediately. Take as much food, drinks, medication, clothing, and a battery-powered radio as you can to ensure your survival. If these volcanoes will erupt, ash will spread throughout the entire United States. Ash clouds would block out the sun, causing a volcanic winter. Mass crop failures will ensue, leading to worldwide starvation. Ash could also cause people to get sick and die. Worldwide effects will be felt around the globe for several months to possibly a year. I wish humanity good luck in surviving this apocalypse, as the chance would be minimum. Stay tuned to local media outlets for more information as it becomes available.